Hi. So I really enjoyed making the last video on this, so I just wanted to make a new one. There's not much else to be said, so let's just get started. I wasn't sure if I wanted to build on the same level as last time, but I think I will because it just makes for a better series that way. I think I might build on a different part than last time, because I don't really have any ideas for what to do here for the moment. Because as you can see, I haven't made more progress since last episode. I feel like this part over here could be pretty fun to make a video on. So let's see what this part looks like. Yeah, that's about it. So the idea for this part was just a big open area that you just traversed around. You can see the icon goes through the clouds here and a few more times, which gives this impression of scale. I want to try adding more details that might represent that because the background isn't really looking too good. I think I'll do that later. But for now, I might just add some more air deco and blocks, especially over here at the very beginning. Okay, so I made this quick little design here. I think that looks pretty good. I don't know if I want to add more. Probably later, but not right now. So I'm trying to think of something that could go here because this part is kind of empty. And even though you won't see it on a normal attempt, you can still go down here and see. So if I want this part to feel more like you're exploring, that would be pretty important. I might add like one of these and try to make something cool with it. I've seen that done in a few art levels, and I think it usually works pretty well, surprisingly. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but might as well try. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but we can try putting it in. If it looks funny, I might just keep it. Okay, so after adding some movements, I think we're gonna keep that creature. He looks pretty silly, but that's kind of the point, so I think keeping him's fine. Okay, now that this is done, I think I can go on to the rest of the parts, probably. So I want to add some blocks here, kind of like these, but I don't want to copy them, so I'm gonna make a new design real quick. So I made this, and so far it's kind of ugly, but I think I can make it work with some glow, maybe. So this is what I did for the spikes. It's pretty weird, but I think it's interesting enough to keep it. You can barely see it, but it works well enough. Okay, so I copied these here, and this is kind of like a fake. You don't actually go there in the level, but it adds to the open world feeling of it. Okay, so I added a little bridge here. It looks kind of cartoony, but I don't think that's much of a problem. Things can look out of place and still look nice. Yeah, that can be a cool org pattern. I just copied 3D lines around. And I could try rotating them. Okay, so this is the second day of recording. I had to cut the last recording short. So let's get started again. Last time I wanted to start building on this part here. I was thinking something in the background, like some pillars. I could try that really quickly, see if I can make some cool design. I actually copied these over and that looks really cool, so I think I might actually go with this. If I can find some good enough colors. Let's see here. Yeah, I think this could work. I don't want it to stand up too much. So a bit of a lighter color works here. Okay, so now that I have this, I think I'm going to delete this block because it's just a design from over here. And I want there to be as many designs possible. Okay, I changed the colors of these saws. They should look a lot nicer now. And I think I'm gonna also change these because, I don't know, they look kind of ugly right now. Okay, I think it can work. I just need to remove the glow on these. So I'm thinking for a block here, I could add like a mountain. I did that already here, but I could try something different, a little more cartoony, or similar to those in the background, like here. So let me try that. Okay, so I got a little sidetracked and decided to make this little transition here. It's not that good so far, but once I improve it, it's gonna be, I think it's gonna look pretty good. But yeah, I also made this mountain. Okay, I'm trying to think of something to add here. There's really not much going on in this section overall. So I want to try to add something. And what I was thinking is maybe a monster that tries to jump up at you and eat you. Kind of like when we added one of these. But I don't think I want to use one of the default ones because it wouldn't work that well for what I'm trying to do here. So I'll just make a custom one. Okay, that's a bit slow, so maybe I can make this a little faster. Okay, so after messing with some movements, I think I'm pretty happy with this monster. So now I'm gonna move on to making this block, and I think that's gonna be the end. Okay, and with that, that's gonna be the part so far. This ending bit is still unfinished, but I think I've made some pretty good progress. Um, Probably the next episode I work on this is gonna be working on this background, and maybe the next part, maybe some parts earlier. I'm not sure. But yeah, let's see what the part looks like now. So yeah, that's pretty much it.